Welcome back to a special edition of the Raider Report today, and we are thrilled to be joined by Nick Driskill, the All-American safety for the Purple Raiders. Nick, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Nick, what an amazing career you've had here at Mount Union. Has it all sunk in yet? You've been an All-American. You were the two-time now OAC Defensive Back of the Year. Has everything all sunk in yet, or is it still all going too fast for you?
Yeah, it's all kind of just flying by right now. I'm trying to take it all in as much as I can, but trying to stay focused on the goals. Just so busy with class, football, everything like that. It's hard to take it all in right now. Just trying to keep my focus, with the team and individually in the classroom.
Well, as impressive as you've been on the field, you've been equally impressive in the classroom. 3.78 grade point average in exercise science. You are chosen to be a National Football Foundation Scholar Athlete, which means not only did you get a great $18,000 postgraduate scholarship, but next week you are going to go to New York City at the College Football Hall of Fame ceremonies, where you're going to receive the award, and you're up for the final, the Campbell Trophy, given as the academic Heisman, and you're going to be there with some of the great football players in the country in college football. There's only 15 guys from all divisions. Matt Barkley, Manti Te'o is going to be there. I mean, what's it mean that you're going to get to be a part of that event?
I mean, it's an awesome opportunity coming out of D3. You don't really expect to be on the same stage with those guys, Manti Te'o, Matt Barkley, ever. So I'm just thrilled for the opportunity to head to New York and just share some time with those guys and enjoy it all.
You're also a finalist for the Gallardi Trophy, which is given to the top all-around player in Division III. And obviously, being down in Salem the last couple of years, you've seen what's gone into the Gallardi Trophy presentation and those type of things. Have you thought about what it means to be chosen to be, you're one of the 10 semifinalists right now, to be maybe one of the finalists for such a prestigious award? Have you thought about that at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's an honor. Being there the past 3 years, I've seen the Gallardi finalists and the winners, and it's just a bunch of great guys that do a lot, on the field and off the field too. Just a reflection of their personality and how they carry themselves throughout the day, and they're just good guys.
You were telling a great story about some stuff you do back home in Indiana with your dad. Talk a little bit about some of the things you do back home with your dad, some of the things you get involved in the community with.
My dad's a residence director at a youth detention facility. It's Christian-based, and kids that have been in trouble, don't have a family, don't have parents, they'll be sent to White's, where my dad is residential director. And just over the years, I've just kind of interacted with the kids, get to know them, try to help them out in any way, whether it be playing sports with them, working out, or just having a personal relationship with them and just trying to, bring them up from, the low level they're at, usually when they come in.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about your time here at Mount Union. You were fortunate enough, you got on the field early and often in your career. You've been always kind of a fan favorite just in the way that you've gone about playing the game. Just talk about your time here at Mount Union and being a part of this program.
It's been a great 4 years. It's flown by, there's no doubt about that. But just, working my way up, getting to know a lot of good guys, a lot of great players, a lot of great people at the same time, as far as, coaches, just the people here at Mount in general, just a good group of people. It's like a family being around, and it's just been a lot of fun. I mean, as I said, it's flown by, but I couldn't be happier.
When you hear people mention your name with some of the great players that have played at Mount Union, does it kind of take you back a little bit, just in the fact of such history and tradition that this program has had? Yeah,
I mean, that's another one of those things that it doesn't really sink in. It's hard for it to sink in right now because I'm so caught up in everything that's going on. I try to take it all in, but the tradition that Mount Union has, and just being a part of those names is, it's an honor.
Now you plan on at some point heading to grad school. What do you plan on studying, or what's the thing you're looking down the road for?
That's one thing I'm kind of still in decision. Kind of goes with being so busy all the time. I'm trying to figure everything out. But right now I'm either going to go to grad school for physical therapy, or end up getting my master's and working, in the setting of training athletes in some way.
Well, it's just been a thrill for all of us to be able to watch you for 4 years, see all the work you've put in and paid off, and the team seems to be doing great, so we're hoping they're doing great. So it's just a real honor and thrill to have you as part of the Mount Union family, and we're all looking forward to your continued success and keeping an eye on you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For more information about Nick and the football team, log on to the internet at athletics.mountunion.edu, and you'll find out more great stories, not only by great guys like Nick, but the great student athletes that are here at the University of Mount Union. You've been watching the Raider Report.